One.
Welcome back. So today, what I'm attempting to do, now I'm gonna go and say this, I ain't a carpenter. I can weld and do a little mechanic stuff, but not ever been a real good carpenter. So I thought about the weights I want to build for the bog hair here. And I want to do it in such a way where I can take it on and off and it's not going to scrape up my paint job too bad. And so what I've come up with is a system where there's going to be concrete inside some molds. And I'm just going to lift the whole mold in and out. This is pressure treated wood. And so what I got some of it made out. It's going to kind of be like this. So this is going to be screwed to that. And that's the bottom of the mold. And that's going to go in there like such. And then this is going to get screwed to it. So we'll screw that to it all the way around. And then I'm going to come around the edges of it with Tuba-10. So that's almost the same. So it's going to look like kind of like that. And then in here and in here will be the concrete. We'll make us a couple of handles and we'll pick it up and take it off. So I got 4 80-pound bags. I'm thinking, you know, 160 on each side, somewhere around there. And I guess I better look and make sure before I get too far. Gonna be close. So what we may do, we may take us another inch off of each one of the insides of that, just to allow for some turning on the bog hair here. So we'll decide that before we put it all together, but I'll bring you back when I got it together, and we'll pour some concrete in it and let it set up and try her out. That's the bottom of the box. I don't normally use Phillips head screws, but these were gimmies. And gimmies are nice because they're cheap. So hopefully y'all get a better understanding of what I'm doing here. All right. Like I said, there's some sides going to come up on here, and the concrete's going to be all in there. So kind of making wooden trays for it that, I mean, you could fill it full of dirt or you could fill it full of concrete, which is what I plan on doing. Get down. You gonna hurt yourself. I didn't make you no, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, she got a toy now. I got you. Yeah, this is my raccoon that just decides to live here. She stays outside. She's wild, but she just decides to live here, so we don't chase her off. Awesome. Okay. I got you again. I got you again. All right, that worked. Enough playing with the raccoon. So we'll do this side the same way, and I'm gonna put them both on there. And like I said, I may end up cutting another little bit off of that. And if I do that, I'll probably take the same off of this. And I don't know, I may trim it this way too. Take an inch all the way around. Just so I don't lose any adjustments with the hair. So get out of the screws. So we'll bring you back in a little bit.
Okay.
Is you live?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see what we got here, YouTube. So the box goes in there, and hopefully the weight will give it some stability. And at this point, you can fill it full of dirt. I'm gonna put 2 bags of concrete in there, which is probably gonna bring it up to about right here, I'm thinking. And honestly, guys, if I wanted to, I guess, if I wanted to add a little more weight, I mean, I could put a rock or two in here, or a cinder block. I think by the time it's all said and done, get that cinder block. Just 8. See if it'll fit in there. There we go. So we could do cinder blocks.
You know, we should get some cinder blocks, put it in here like this, and fill the holes in with concrete.
Yeah. Well, but if I put concrete in here,
it come through these holes.
I'm thinking if the concrete comes up to right here, and you want to add more, put a cinder block in there.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. We'll come back in a little bit, and hopefully we'll pour some concrete in here and get it leveled off somewhere. I need to find a good level spot to pour it. And we'll go from there. Thank you, guys. All right, YouTube, I'm back. So we've got some concrete poured, and it is hot. So here's one with fresh, wet concrete. And it's leaving about what I want to leave in case I want to put some cinder blocks in here. The rope's in the concrete, so when it dries up, that rope allows to pick it up. Here's one over here that's relatively dry. It's not super dry yet, but I mean, it's pretty dry to the touch. And so, again, I'll put, if I need a little more weight, I can put some concrete in here. And when we're not using it, we'll just lift it off and maybe store it somewhere back here in the shed. And we might even get us a gallon of IH white and paint these boards IH white. But I don't know if I've said this, but this disc hair, I remember it when I was real young. Oh gosh, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. I mean, this was just always around. It was my grandpa's. It went with the 100 tractor that y'all seen me drive. And I've always wanted to make something that would weigh it down, but make it right. And I'm not saying this is right, but this is what I have in my mind. It's not gonna scratch up my disc too bad. It's pretty easy to get on and off. It's pretty heavy. And so I think that'll work out pretty good. So next step, maybe, see, today's Saturday. I'll try to get this video up tomorrow. So I'll probably try to maybe cut that first 14, 15 rolls Thursday or Friday, somewhere in there. It's got a little bit of corn yet that can be picked. Some of the smaller stuff can fill out and be picked. And we'll see if it'll roll the stalks out. It may not work. It might, but it'll do something. It'll cut something. I don't know. So we'll see how it works, and we'll go from there and let that other one dry up. And I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you. And just subscribe. Hope you like it.